videos in so that we can go over topics. I'm getting in a new groove here, so bear with me this week as I get things on track. Boom. Okay, it's working good. It's working good. I like it. Cool. A couple things I want to talk about. I want to do something fun with you guys, and I need to find a way to reach more people. Also, I'm freaking broke. So this is what I'm thinking. We could do something fun. I have one of two ideas, and I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. On the first of the month, I might take anyone who's on the $20 tier, look at all the active $20 memberships, put them into a jar. This is not a raffle. It's just, it's not a, what do you call it? It's not a lottery. It's not a raffle. It's nothing like that. Just as a way to give back and motivate you guys also. I'm thinking about on the first, taking everybody who's on the $20 tier, going live, drawing a name, and cash apping or PayPaling whose ever name I draw $300. That would be a way for me to give back and also get more support from you guys. Now, I was also thinking maybe instead of that, what we do is anyone who shares my Patreon and gets a friend or a family member to join, I'd put their name in a jar. So if you share this and someone comes to my Patreon and they say, hey, Sally referred me, or Jim referred me to your Patreon, I'll put your name in a bucket. And we'll keep doing that. Every time you refer somebody to my Patreon who signs up and stays active for at least a month, I'll put your name in a jar, and every month or two, we'll pull a name out and give away $300. So that's what I'm trying to think, to get more momentum, more people over here on the Patreon supporting me and watching this content while I'm working out a deal with Spotify. I plan to be on Spotify. The rules are going to be a little bit tight, so this Patreon is going to remain up. But just bear with me. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. I am devastated, crippled. I feel like I am surrounded by enemies. Dude, they're really out to get me. And there's some things I'm not going to talk about here, but they are really out to completely shut me up for good. So bear with me while I find direction in this time. But something I want to talk about, because this is a test, I just came up with something quick. AMTV today, he was promoting his bug out bags, all right? You know, buy his bug out bag. Okay, well, whatever. But the tactic he used to promote them was that, shoot, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, the video he played before he promoted his bug out bags was something about the rise of AI, robots, Silicon Valley employees. These robots are coming home with them, and they're being trained and they're learning. And I started looking online today, and now listen, bear with me here. For a few years, going back since like 2016, they started pushing stories about automated cars, automated police, robots taking over the job of your local police, at least for minor offenses, for tickets, for speeding, basically anything where they're not chasing down a suspect. I even found articles where they'd follow the suspect until humans could respond. You guys, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and what I'm thinking, I wonder if not only are we seeing an NWO takeover of America so that they can introduce a new police state with less freedom, dude, I wonder if big tech isn't leading the way. I think they're gonna put robots on the street. Matter of fact, man, let me go to AMTV's video real quick. Let me pull it up. Let me show you. It's I get what he was doing, right? He's trying to sell bug out bags. I mean, which is cool. I'm not knocking him. Like, I think everybody needs a bug out bag. Facts. If I had a way to
China has some.
if I had a way to make some money selling bug out bags and it was actually a good value and I believed in it, I'd do it too. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. I think everybody needs to be supplied all the time. But at the beginning of his today's video, he has a little clip that somebody put together about robots taking over, security robots, police robots. Dude, there are some huge names like Lockheed Martin, Silicon Valley, Google, Amazon. You guys, I think that's part of the plan. I think after this great reset, after this NWO takeover, dude, they're making people hate the police right now so they can offer the solution of AI police, of robot police, of automated police cars. Dude, that's the future. They're about to turn this into like a science fiction police state tech AI utopia. It's the beast system replacing humanity. So it makes a lot of sense, right? Look, every time they make a major move, they have a few different reasons for making it. They make moves that are so well thought out that they create chaos. They come in with control and order, and they accomplish 5 or 10 things. Look what they did. They put everybody out of work. They put tons of small businesses completely out of business. If you're not Walmart, Amazon, Google, a big tech company, dude, you just lost your butt. You just got wrecked this year in the industry. So look, by introducing the new NWO rule, which is Hillary and the far left coming into power, which is happening, besides that, they're also making everyone hate the police. Everybody's out of work, getting monthly stimulus checks. I got one too. I haven't cashed it yet. I have one waiting for me at my parents' house. So they're giving everybody a check. They've shut down small businesses. They've turned people against the police. Police are resigning. They're quitting. I should start pulling up these stories as I'm talking. There was another one in the news today. Police resigning in Atlanta, New York. 600 officers reassigned in New York. Dude, what they're doing is they're accomplishing like 10 goals in one fell swoop. And it's going to be a complete loss of freedom. It's going to be a social credit score, just like China. It's going to be everywhere you go, your face is in an AI database. It's getting analyzed. Dude, me? Not good for me, right? If you guys are on a list, it ain't good for you either. But for sure, it ain't good for me. Anytime I leave the house, cameras are going to, well, right now, it's scanning my face right now, I'm sure. You guys, I think that one of their plans, along with what we see happening right now, is after this great reset, after this Great Depression, after this stock market crash, after they come in with the NWO martial law tactics, dude, they're gonna police the street with robots and automated police cars. This is the plan. Big tech. Big look. Oh, by the way, my daughter's favorite cartoon, Paw Patrol, they canceled it. They took it off the air because of the police dog. You guys see what they're doing? Defund Paw Patrol. They took it off the air. They're no longer making episodes. So think about it for a minute. Now what can we do? How can we take advantage? Because that's the way I think, right? If you can anticipate the moves that they're going to make, you can change your course of action so that the future is better for you. So I don't know. I'm just playing with ideas right here, but I'd imagine any public robot companies, any companies that are working on police robots, if you invest, dude, it's the future. They're defunding the police. They're turning people against the police. Silicon Valley, you know, they're with You know the big tech companies, they are part of the NWO. They're gonna have police forces consist of a lot of robots in the future. I don't know how long, but I think it's coming within the next 10 years. Within the next 10 years, you're going to see police robots monitoring the streets, recording people, issuing tickets, things like that. You're going to see um, driverless police cars. So I'm just trying to find uh, a positive thread